Powers. Powers.
Run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up. That shit we can touch on the sun is up. All of you get pro when the gun is up. This that East Coast. Call me Mr.
Let me give him a friendly reminder. Y'all already know the dog gotta talk every single time I come in.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Liz Carmouche and Cris Cyborg. All right, here is the undisputed UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, Cris Cyborg. She is as cerebral a fighter as she is strong. Every skill in the book is a skill that she possesses. Tremendous cardio as well. And when you're fighting 25 minutes every time out, that is a skill you need to lean on at times. Won't be an issue for Cris Cyborg if she has to visit those championship rounds here tonight.
This girl has some spectacular Muay Thai, so look for her to utilize those elbows, knees, kicks, and punches. All 8 weapons of the Muay Thai system. She is an expert at utilizing those tools to her advantage.
Well, she made her UFC debut unforgettably against Ronda Rousey, UFC 157, February of 2013 in Anaheim, California. It was the first women's fight in UFC history, and Liz Carmouche nearly left that night as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. She's still trying to get back to the top of the heap and has some momentum tonight, Joe. Big wins recently over Lauren Murphy, Caitlin Chookagian. Liz Carmouche proving still that she is still a force to be reckoned with at 135 pounds.
Liz Carmouche is an incredibly strong, relentlessly aggressive fighter who has devastating ground and pound and a very solid Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game to go with it.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Christian Cyborg Justino. And now introducing an opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a ballet judo fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, Liz Carmouche. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway. All right, round 1 now. Liz Carmouche, the savvy veteran, has seen it all inside the octagon. Doesn't figure to be fazed by anything that might be coming. Oh! Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Now to full guard. And now she's working from side control. Transitions back to full guard.
Cyborg gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here.
Showing the punch. Nice.
Combination landed by Cyborg. Ooh, well-placed kick.
And lands a good shot.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Maybe a cut to the left of the nose. Oh, beautiful leg kick by her there. Can't take too many of those. Single.
Nice left hand.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Landed that one. Follows it up with a nice combination. 90 seconds to go in our opening round. It's the elbow there. And now that jab starting to get established. She blocks that offense, Joe.
Nice.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Huge kick to the head lands.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Carmouche gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention. 4 seconds for the end of round one.
Here's a perfect head kick. Excellent strike here, lands on target. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick.
Brittany Palmer is here as well.
Ready, fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Right hand over the top. Cyborg shot there is blocked. Oh, effective use of the jab by Carmouche. Cyborg gets hit by that leg kick.
Excellent knee to the body. And there's a takedown attempt.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. See the total strikes.
She moves to side control. Now she's in half guard.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Carmouche gets hit by that kick to the midsection, Joe. Damaging punch lands for her there. Well, you can really sense the frustration from her and her corner now as she again gets clipped to the head. She continues to lean in, trying to set up her own offense, and gets clipped with the counter. Oh, nice strike landed there by Carmouche.
Slightly deflected. Spinning back fist. Oh! Just missed with a huge kick.
Cyborg's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Oh, she gets the single leg takedown here. Effective punch there by Carmouche.
It appears that cut is getting worse.
Hammer fist here by Cyborg. And they both stand up. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find...
Oh! This could be it! Nice big knee! Big knee!
but she misses. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together.
Whoa! This could be it right here. Huge kick misses.
Left hand lands flush over the top. And that's the end of round number 2.
Let's take a look at some of the action in that round here. Here's a vicious kick that resulted in knockdown. Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. And here's a perfectly placed kick that really does damage.
It's okay. It's all right. Everything's working. Listen, you got caught. It happens.
Dariani Celeste in the building as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Nice outside leg kick there. How about that shin?
Wow! This could be it. Nice takedown. Perfectly timed sweep. Oh, she's grabbed the Kimura. She got her arm out.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well played for her there, Joe, as she escapes back up to her feet. Well, you can really sense the frustration from her and her corner now as she again gets clipped to the head. She continues to lean in, trying to set up her own offense, and gets clipped with the counter. Oh, the damage to that leg starting to take its toll. You see her limping a little bit. Lands to the body there. Southpaw stance to orthodox now. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Well, without much resistance, she continues to find a home for that jab, splits the guard perfectly, just like she did in the previous round.
She transitions to side control.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. So clock starting to become a factor here.
Tying up here in the clinch, looking for openings.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand.
Whoa! Man, this could be it right here. Oh! What a leg kick!
Another takedown attempt here. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
She's now back to half guard. In half guard. And back up again.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
It appears the cut on her face is getting worse.
Kick to the body by Cyborg. Right hand upstairs.
Oh!
Oh! All right, so this fight goes the distance, not for any lack of effort on her part. She was offensively dominant, knocked her opponent down at one point in this fight, and perhaps that was enough to get a 10-8 round. At the very least, though, she was the better fighter here tonight, and you got to think the judges saw it the same way we did.
Round 3. Beautiful technique in this punch here, and it finds its way to the head.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Chris Sabor.
Well, she's a matchmaker's dream, and she gets the job done here tonight. Now, she had talked a lot about getting the finish. The finish didn't materialize here tonight, but I really don't think that takes much shine off of what she was able to accomplish. Arguably the biggest win of her UFC career, and she has set herself up for another massive fight now moving forward. Congratulations on the effort here tonight.
Running out of real estate, dead weight, wasteland, slimy like what's stepping out of fortune. I'ma change the format, these alphas are Betamax, fighting over table scraps, all you see is tail lights, all I make is roadkill, my flow goes right overhead but coming for the throat still, all your fire data blanks, all you do is say your things, obey your rank, you still got money in the major banks, it all comes up to where you put your bucks, rookie stuff from where the cookies cut. Welcome to the neighborhood. Listen to your big brother deeming what's acceptable. You gon' meet the cleavers, you gon' end up like some vegetables. So art it's obnoxious, signing the corners in every room that I stay. Frequently flipping through every tangible manual, seeking something sturdy. Skipping the...
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Mitch Gagnon and Johnny Eduardo. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has some of the best arm bars and leg locks we have ever seen inside the octagon. The technique and the speed of his execution are second to none.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Eduardo is 6 years his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Johnny Eduardo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of St. Marie, Ontario, Canada, Mitch Gagnon! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready?
Here we go. And he connects there, Joe. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Nice straight left and a right hand behind it.
Staying busy now. A lot of these punches are landing. Gotta play better defense than that. Ooh, blocks the shot. Eduardo gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. Very nice leg kick there by Mitch Gagnon. Using his jab effectively here, Joe. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Now a level change.
Good defense there.
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Well, he got clipped to the body there, Joe. Left his midsection wide open. He's become a little bit susceptible to that shot by almost leaning in, moving into his opponent's offense. Not a good look there. Eduardo gets stung by that leg kick. Tries to work it into a takedown. Nice jabs turned in there by Johnny Eduardo.
He's doing a really good job of timing these shots.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Eduardo. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Oh, continues to land those jabs at will. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance.
He got tagged there. Beautifully executed sweep. And into full mount.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Half guard. That's a big shot right there. In full guard here. Oh, he connected with that right hand. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
He's moved into half guard again.
15 seconds.
Tags him.
5 minutes in the books.
Mira, isso, inspira pelo nariz, solta pela boca. Isso, toma. Olha, os chutes foram muito...
And here's a nice punch that lands clean. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. Big round.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. Oh, it's a second second round underway. A little bit of a feeling out process, I guess, in that first round. Entertaining action on both sides. Nothing that wowed the crowd necessarily, Joe, but your thoughts ultimately on what we saw over those first 5 minutes. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Mitch Gagnon.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body.
Landing a good series of strikes here.
Big takedown.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
Lands a hard shot with the left.
See if he can follow it up.
Oh, very nice.
Both guys landing with conviction now.
Big straight punch.
Another shot.
Look at this, takedown.
And Warno's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
He's orthodox now.
Big left hand there inside.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. There's the shot. There's another takedown by Mitch Gagnon. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Gagnon.
And he's looking for that left.
Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he can change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. That one appeared to stun him.
He's trying to stay up. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Nice takedown. And he winds up on top.
Switching stances here.
That's stun wall. He is hurt.
Oh, he might be out. Final seconds here. Close quarters for a while. Now they separate. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. Incredible highlights in that round.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual. Third round underway.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still effective. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage.
How about that shin? Lands a kick to the leg.
Oh, excellent exchange there.
Nice punch by Gagnon.
That one hurt.
Try to establish that jab.
Oh, he nailed him! He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Moves to half guard.
Good work from the top here by Mitch Gagnon. Big body shot.
Body. Oh, man, I love it. Full mount. Half guard.
And Warno's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
into full guard here.
Looking for a guillotine.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin. Outstanding. He got the choke for the tap.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, McGREGOR!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I gotta mute those naysayers, and they're not gonna keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished, no judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
I just had an epiphany, I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still a beast hoops, it is me, it's finna be off the chain with a brand new delivery. Trying to get in my way, the feeling the rage, to sit in my brain, and then I blast you to smithereens. Please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Maniac purge a rap server, the cat burglar who be committing mass murder. That's word up the G.O.D., the game from the P.O.V. Begging they plead on knees, I'll be no peace, the D.O.G., I feed on beats. Wanna die, they can lean on me, no bill with us. You pee, I done built it up, you wishing you was on the field with us. I'm the ill, no deal, look at me grilled. With me, then I will erupt. Still, we must remain calm. Nate Palm in my dang palm. I'm a dark villain like Blaze Vaughn, an Akon with a cape on. It ain't fun, you can't run. This is a horror flick your life is based on. I ain't gonna say that I'm running shit. That's the shit every rapper say and think about. Just go in and look at the bank account. I just don't have enough patience to take it out. Just hate now. I don't suffer from no paper drought. Always win is my favorite route. My whole life I just lay it out. Be around me is a blessing, so boy, you should check about. Look.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Gotta think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning-fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. So these fighters are just a year apart. with similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Zombie And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Renato Moicano Conor. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. In on a single here. Early takedown is good. No surprise here, Joe. Very evident he wants this fight on the ground.
Looking for the anaconda choke. And he's out of it.
So some clinch work early as they close distance.
Oh, nice single. Look at that.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Working on another choke here.
And he yanked out of it. He's out. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Attempting a choke now.
He's got the arm secured.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here it is again. Beautiful arm triangle submission. Absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Zombie
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Filling our patience to front. We ought to pay these to trust. Talking it work. Hooking up curses and slurs. In a mush. I became famous for blaming you. Naming my way through the brush. There was no training or taming of me and my bra. Live like a man, but I'm animal raw. We are the murderers pair. That went to jail and we the murderers there. Then went to hell and discovered the devil delivered to murder despair. Used to have the push. Now my pounds of the push. Holy, I'm burning the bush. Now I give a about none of this shit. You run her over and out of this bitch.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, and raging Al Iaquinta. some momentum. Here is Raging Al Iaquinta. Unfortunately, a knee injury took away several years of his prime, but he has been given a clean bill of health, and Raging Al is looking to pick up right where he left off. This is a wrestler by trade, but a guy who has outstanding stand-up acumen, and that's been on full display throughout his UFC tenure. All of his pro losses have been by way of submission, so that bears watching tonight. He has been susceptible to the submission on the ground.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
All right, here's the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, a man who many people envision as a future UFC lightweight champion. And I think if the performance against Edson Barboza is to be used as an indicator, this is a man who most definitely has championship chops. And after beating the consensus best striker in this division, confidence remains high, perhaps higher than ever, for the Motown phenom.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart. They have the same height, but big differences in reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of White Cloud, New York, Raging Al Iaquinta. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City. All right, so here's the well-rounded mixed martial artist, Raging Al Iaquinta. Good to see Iaquinta back inside the octagon, and it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches this one tonight. Ray Longo has worked wonders with Iaquinta's striking, but the takedown figures to be there in this matchup should he choose to attack it that way. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight.
Nice inside leg kick.
That strike will count.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Nicely done to the body for Raging Al. Whoa! He's got him hurt here. Oh, huge roundhouse kick, but it's no good, Joe. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Blocks the shot. Well, he ate a pretty big head kick there, Joe, and he's got to be careful moving forward, moving into striking range, leaving that head wide open. I know his corner looks frustrated. Let's see if this team can make the requisite adjustments. 2 minutes now to go in the round. Nice punch by Iaquinta.
He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
Raging Al gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. The kick is there to the body.
Good combination so far from both men. High kick!
He's got him hurt here.
Body kick, look at that.
How about that shin? Iaquinta gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Oh!
Wow! Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a... Whoa! Final seconds of round one. Round two coming up next. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight.
And here's one more kick to the head that stuns his opponent. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. He's got full guard here.
Lands a kick.
Oh, both men exchange.
Very nice leg kick there by Lee.
Left hand behind it.
Total strikes.
Looking to feint with that punch.
Oh, and there's the kick. That one checked by Lee. Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. Iaquinta's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Lee gets tagged by the kick there. He couldn't have liked that too much, Joe.
Trying to get a single.
And there's the single leg.
Full out.
Going for an arm bar now.
And he's out of the arm bar. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. In half guard. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's got half guard. Look at this. He's out of it. In half guard now.
Changing to the southpaw stance now, Joe. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
He's doing a great job of blocking things here.
Iaquinta gets caught by the inside leg kick. Kick block there, Joe.
Nice kick to the body.
Well, that's good defense right there. You got to get the hands up to block the strike, prevent that cut from opening up any further.
Oh, nice inside leg kick right there. That one hurt.
Great kicks there. 20 seconds to go, round two. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Lee.
Mixes it up with the kicks.
Round three next. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question.
Let's take a look at that again. And let's look at that from another angle.
Ariane Celeste doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really... Oh, he's out! Man has his chin been tested early.
Oh, he missed that kick. Oh, very nice.
Lee gets hit with that stiff jab there. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. And he lands a nice kick.
He went for an elbow.
Lee's facial cut is getting worse now, Joe. Man, is that thing fauceting blood. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand. He hurt him bad. Just missed with that huge kick.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Lee.
Wow, he is throwing some huge kicks here.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Beautiful right leg kick there.
That strike blocked by Lee. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Raging Al gets caught by the inside leg kick. Huge block there. Iaquinta gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Very good defense on display here. Very good blocks.
And an outside leg kick lands. Another nice leg kick.
He postures into place.
Iaquinta's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward. "30 seconds to go.
Hit him with the jab.
15 seconds to go. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Lee. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Wow. Unbelievable. This crowd is on its feet. Those men just gave everything they had.
So there is the final horn, and how good was that fight, Joe? Close fight. Both fighters got knocked down, but not out. Tough fight to call. Let's see how the judges saw it.
Round 3. The legs buckle, and he's down.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
All right, so there he is, your winner by decision here tonight. He certainly had to work hard for it at times, and he earned this UFC win, arguably the biggest of his octagon tenure. And now it's going to be interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. This, I think, has set him up for a fight against another contender in this division.
Cloud is too massive, we active when actors give malice to anybody we close to. I'll approach you with a whoop off the so true. Already be so much we go through. Now we gotta do in the suit. This is tribal
This rival in the mouth with a right blow, then you get this pyro. Young punk better lie low somewhere, probably up in Cairo with a psycho. Wanna give it with a knife, go with the quickness. You so full of bitchness, you trip flipping on chicks, but a b-boy make 'em wanna shit bricks. This is vicious, everything out your lips is fictitious. Here, messes made me mad as Mozzie. Man, the motive must been made on. Miller maximize a mess, but I'm running Malcolm X and a martyr man whose mama's Marty. Better be cool, I'ma lead you to the beefools that'll greet you. With a block, I leave you. When I come up, I can feel cool, I'm a grown man. Second this with no shame. Really wanna have no brain, step foot on my domain. No games. All of my children are grown and I'm feeling they love me, but don't really like me. I'm ill and I'm no longer locked in the marriage. I'm careless, so even on my love, but your folk all inherit.
All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between the King of Kenosha, Ben Rothwell, and Todd Duffy. So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks coming into the octagon tonight.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
The King of Kenosha, Big Ben Rothwell, as much experience and power as any heavyweight on the roster. Just a frightening, intimidating human being. And the go-go choke has become a big part of his repertoire. Got Josh Barnett with it a couple years ago. You don't want to take a wayward shot on this guy. He'll put you to sleep.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup here. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical coming in here tonight. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Todd Duffy. And now, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. All right, so here's Big Ben Rothwell. Not a guy who's going to wow you necessarily, but no denying how effective he is. And he's been effective early in fights as well. We'll see what kind of start he can get off to tonight. Watch the shot here, Joe. All right, first round is underway, and no surprise that his opponent's guard is high. He has done his homework, he has watched film. You know about these powerful overhand punches, a big part of his game plan every time out. We'll see if he can get it going here early in this one. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. And he switches to southpaw. Finds his range with the jab.
Showing that punch.
Oh, a huge block there. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Oh, beautiful overhand forward there. That's his weapon, Joe. He set it up off the top, able to land it now. And now we'll see if the opponent can make the requisite adjustments. Rothwell gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
There's a nice kick.
Duffy's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. The king of Kenosha gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
He's feinting with the punch.
Very nice leg kick there by Todd Duffy.
High kick! He hurt him!
He's got him hurt here. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh! 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Oh, and he goes up top with a kick.
And now he lands a combination.
This is crazy! Oh, my goodness!
Well-placed kick there by
Wow.
Looks like it did stun him a little bit.
He is clearly in big, big trouble here. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Body kick, look at that. Hurt him with that right.
Oh, how good is that jab? Snaps it off yet again here. Able to check that kick as well.
He landed a left hand there. Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Duffy's got the double underhooks here in the clinch now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. Let's see it again. And let's look at that again from another angle.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's going to get knocked out.
Rothwell gets touched by that kick to the body.
And there he swung with a haymaker. He changes stances and switches southpaw.
Well, you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen, outlining just how effective he has been with the jab here tonight. He established it early. That was a big thing for his camp coming in, and they certainly have done their homework. Let's see where he goes from here.
Yep.
The king of Kenosha gets the single leg takedown.
And he gets reversed. And he's got his back. He's going to try to take the back, I think. There we go.
Effective punch there by Duffy.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. Moves to full guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
And they separate. Oh, he clipped him off.
Oh, he might be out.
He's hurt here.
The big right hand.
Hard straight punch.
Combinations here. Big right hand lands. Oh!
Oh, that one hurt him. Huge shot. trading strikes here. Oh, he's out. He's out. He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Great angle here. Boom.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop for this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Damian Maia and Tim Boetsch. All right, so here's the Lincolnville, Maine native, Tim the Barbarian Boetsch. Some would say he's been an overachiever inside the octagon. He has certainly won more than he's lost. He's had a penchant for the rally, not afraid to lean on that chin as he did against Yushin Okami to get that big win in Japan. He's faced a who's who of accomplished mixed martial artists in this UFC middleweight division. Wrestled at Lock Haven University in Pennsylvania, 4-year varsity wrestler at the D1 level. Tonight, Tim Boetsch likely to lean on that wrestling attack.
This guy has incredible takedown defense. Out of all the fighters in the UFC, he's amongst the most difficult to get to the mat.
Devastating a grappler as we have seen in the UFC. You fight Damian Maia, it makes for a most suffocating night at the office. Here is the former UFC middleweight title challenger and welterweight contender, Damian Maia, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion and one of the most talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts to ever step foot inside the zone.
Damian Maia may very well be the very best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist in mixed martial arts, and he has proven that time and time again by submitting some of the elite fighters in the world, both at 185 and at 170.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Maia is 3 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. Boetsch will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sunbury, Pennsylvania, Tim the Barbarian Bush. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 25 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, DARIUSH. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
Ready? Ready?
Here we go. So at 40 years old, Damian Maia's sights are still set on that UFC welterweight title. His current form, undeniably the best of his UFC career. Once he takes you down, more often than not, whether you're a lead or otherwise, the submission comes shortly thereafter. Joe Rogan, how do you see this one playing out? Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. All right, so let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. You know about the massive power he has in those kicks. He'll attack you low, he'll go to the head. Let's see if he can find the range here early in this matchup tonight.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
He blocks the punch.
He's feinting with that kick. Oh!
Oh, nice job with the leg kick, and he will continue to try to beat up that lead leg. He'll go outside, he'll go inside. Expect that to be a big part of his attack and strategy in this one. Maia gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by the Barbarian Tim Boetsch. Just missed with the left there. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Maia. Working the inside of that lead leg. Punch coming, it's blocked. Nice kick landed there by Maia.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Punch is blocked.
Oh! Caught him with a punch. He's got a beautiful leg kick.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Maia. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Tim Boetsch.
And Maia's going down the middle with that leg kick.
Nice punch there by the Barbarian Tim Boetsch. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Wow! Round two is next. Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool, and he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight.
Let's see it one more time.
Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Everything's gonna be fine. You okay? You okay? You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right, that was nothing.
Brittany Palmer in the building. All right, here we go with round two.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended. Nice kick right there. That bruise on his outer thigh is really getting nasty. Nice left kick to the body. He is really finding a home for those body kicks.
Yes, I'd agree with you there, Joe. The kicks to the body really starting to do a lot of damage. Leg kick now. How about that shin? Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. Maia gets hit with a kick. Oh, doing a damn good job with those leg kicks, Joe, and now you'll start to see his opponent slow down.
Absolutely.
Well, he's got such a big, powerful kick, but we haven't seen it from him yet so far in this fight. I think the only explanation at this point in time...
High kick! He hurt him! Damian's in trouble.
Big left! So we have passed the midway point in the fight. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Maia. Outstanding kick there by Boach. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Maia gets tagged by that kick. That can't feel real good, Joe.
Nice punch.
Under 90 seconds to go here in the second round. Oh, huge.
Good exchange there. Feints with the punch.
Inside leg kick is there by Maia. Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Inside leg kick is there. He blocked the shot there, Joe. Boach gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Lands that kick to the leg.
Oh, his leg kicks are brilliant here.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, that is the end of the round, and some definite adversity for him here, or so you would think. The cut on the bridge of the nose is only getting worse, and that nose might even be broken at this point in time. So certainly something that bears watching as we enter this next round.
Here's a nasty head kick that lands. There's a powerful kick to the body. Some real clean striking on display in that round.
Ariane Celeste is with us. Third round underway. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe.
Whoa! He's got to be careful here.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Circling to his left here, trying to avoid the power in his opponent's right. Visibly limping here. Kick lands forward there. Huge shots there.
Oh, you heard him. Nice leg kick.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Just over 3 minutes to go in round three. Well, yet again, he goes back to the jab and he lands it. And defensively, this fighter is going to have to figure something out. He continues to...
Oh, he's hurt again. He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes.
Oh, he's landed some good shots here. Oh, what a leg kick.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round.
Wow! Oh, he is rocked. Look at this, takedown. Oh, he got reversed. He's looking to take the back. He's got full, oh, nope, half guard. Beautifully executed sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
And he escaped the armbar. Hip escape. And he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
Coach's head kick looked like that one was blocked. Doing a nice job working that inside leg kick. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, looks like the leg is hurt here, Joe. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Great fight.
All right, so this one will go to a decision, and this one might receive some bonus money as well. Close fight. Both fighters went toe-to-toe in the center of the octagon. A lot of significant strikes landed on both sides. We are very curious to see how the judges saw this one. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Easy call for the judges. Very clear who won this bout.
All 3 judges for the contest, 9:28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Damian Maia!
All right, so congratulations to the Brazilian Damian Maia. His name is littered across the UFC record books, and he adds to that win total here tonight in dominant fashion. This is a guy who is just very exhausting to fight, and even though the opposition appeared to do their homework here tonight, it was not enough. Damian Maia remains one of the best welterweights in the world.
Show me some love, you always wanna hate. Butterfly, give me lemons, I'm sipping lemonade. You claim you acting the same, and I'm acting the same. But you approaching me strange, you too close to me, man. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. Drip this all my life. Been this all my life. No balls on my ride. I just live my life. Thank God I
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. This guy's wrestling is at such a high level. He's got the collegiate credentials to prove it, and figures to lean on the wrestling in this particular matchup tonight. So good at not just getting guys down, but controlling them once they're on the canvas. Even when the opponent knows what's coming, more often than not, they just can't stop this guy's shot.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
Well, if you choose to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and stand and trade with this young man, you're playing with fire. Frightening knockout power, Go look at the highlight reel. As good a reel as anybody in the sport, you can be sure he'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands early and often. You do not want to get in a slugfest with this young contender, I can assure you of that.
This guy is very well-rounded. He literally has no weaknesses in his game. He is technical in all areas of mixed martial arts.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. 3 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, the Eraser. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist with a professional record of 17 wins, 10 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Belmore, New York, John Volante. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 1. And he connects there. Just misses there with the left.
Look at that, right to the temple.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Overhand attempt now, it's blocked by the former football standout, John Volante.
That one hurt.
And he connects there.
Look at this.
Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
Oh, good punch.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. And he connects with the punch there. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
Dropping down, looking for a single. Oh, beautiful takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Looks like he might be able to get a choke now, Joe.
From the north-south position to get the choke, what he wants to do is get his arm under the back of the neck. Once he's got the arm under the back of the neck, locking it in place, he needs to get his left hand and his right hand together. So he has to move the other arm out of the way, clasp the 2 hands together, drop it.
And that will do it!
Use great technique to get the choke and get the win.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly, it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Eraser.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. he had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster. As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dog and flipped the head to the back. New jerk, new whips on the way now. That's your bitch on the way now. Mama told me if you fall, never stay down. Stand up, I can never lay down. Wins and them losses, it come with being bosses. Shoot him in his head if he crosses. Take that shit to trial, hit the Fed making offers. 500,000, lawyer said we looking awesome.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Raphael Assunção and TJ Dillashaw. Well, he came into mixed martial arts with a wrestling background, but he became one of the best strikers in the division. Here is the UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw, and really one of the best fighters to ever grace this division. Relinquished the belt to Dominic Cruz in what was a very close fight, and then had a chance to win it back against Cody Garbrandt. He has competed against top 5 talent for much of his UFC career.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
Well, he has spent the bulk of his UFC career in bantamweight contention. Here is the Brazilian Raphael Assunção, now training out of his own gym in the Atlanta, Georgia area. He has turned back a lot of high-level UFC fighters, of course, most notably TJ Dillashaw back in 2013 in what was a fight of the night in Brazil. Rematch with Dillashaw didn't go his way, but as has been the case throughout his career, Raphael Assunção, as he makes this walk tonight, Joe, remains on the cusp of bantamweight title contention.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Assunção is 4 years his senior. Dillashaw will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 27 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Raphael Assunção! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And here we go. All right, so here we go, early round 1, and there is Raphael Assunção. He and his brother Junior, one of 16 brother tandems to fight in the UFC. And watch out for that striking defense for Assunção. We know about his power. This is a guy who is exceptionally hard to hit. Gotta think he'll be sticking and moving off that center line as usual. changes his stance.
Oh, big shot.
Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
One thing to keep an eye out for in this fight are the counter shots of TJ Dillashaw. He is very good at catching opponents as they move in and close the distance.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Nice knee to the body there by Sunsow. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. Trademark inside leg kick there by a Sunset.
Oh, very nice.
So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased susceptibility to that strike here tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by a Sunset. Oh, good kicks.
He's
looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in. Big kick, but miss. Oh, he got tagged.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Body kick, look at that. Nice leg kick. Oh!
Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed.
Try some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Vicious combo there.
He is going after it here.
Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and
big shot to the head. He's stunned.
Here. Oh!
He is getting off some huge punches here.
Oh! And there comes the separation now. Going orthodox now. 20 seconds left. Pretty strong jab there by a Sunset. Leg kick lands flush for Dillashaw.
Oh!
The horn sounds for the end of round one. What a round it was. Maybe a round of the year candidate. Knockdowns on both sides. You don't see that every day.
Here we see some beautiful striking and perfect timing on this punch. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
Respira, relaxa. Pega uma. Isso tá legal? Vindo.
Brittany Palmer holding it down for us here. All right, round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. If this round gets off to anything like the last round, one of these guys is going out. I can't imagine a scenario where if they continue where they left off in the last round, that one of these guys doesn't get knocked out. TJ Dillashaw has spectacular footwork and movement, beautiful striking from both the southpaw and orthodox stance, and he has an excellent wrestling base as well.
Back and forth we go here.
Good combinations here. Nice body kick.
Well, he's low.
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, that fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And with this particular striker, you are playing with poison if you don't get that guard up. You know these kicks are coming. You know they're coming in bunches. And that was a near-perfect land. Nailed the target. Full extension on the kick. And that's one of the better highlights we've seen here recently inside the octagon.
Watch this again here. Crank right on the jaw.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
At 1 minute, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, TJ Dillashaw.
All right, so TJ Dillashaw becoming very accustomed to having his hand raised inside the octagon, and this tonight was a no-doubter in terms of the performance. This is a guy who many still believe is the best 135-pound fighter to put on the gloves. As good an athlete as there is in this division, plus skills in every facet of mixed martial arts, and they were all on display here tonight. Big win for Team Dillashaw here under the lights.
If you're down for some ignorance, turn up on CBD. If you're down for some ignorance, falling right around and you know they with the shit. Might pull up on your block, let it blow in this bitch. Get down, down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance, down for some ignorance.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
Representing Strong Style Fight Team in his native Ohio, here is the wrestler, boxer, and UFC heavyweight champion. Stipe Miocic was an outstanding baseball player, but ultimately made the transition to mixed martial arts. We are certainly glad he did. Stipe Miocic, one of the all-time great heavyweights, trying to keep it going here tonight.
One thing to look out for from him is his low kicks. He throws them with devastating power. And if you can't defend against them, he will kick the legs right out from under you. It doesn't take too many before you start to lose speed and punching power.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Miocic is 4 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 242 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Ruslan Leopard. Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, Stipe Miocic. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready. Ready.
Here we go. Well, you talk about a plus athlete. Enter the UFC heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic. Earned 8 varsity letters in high school, went on to wrestle and play baseball at Cleveland State. But he's realized his most professional success as a mixed martial artist. As big a knockout threat as we have in this heavyweight division. He can grapple, he can wrestle. This is a 5-tool player, and Stipe's got another big one in front of him tonight, Joe.
And there's another nice kick. Very nice kicks here.
Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for from Stipe Miocic in this fight is his utilization of the elbow strike. Very fond of that technique.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Nice shot.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Nice combination from Miocic upstairs.
Head kick.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Plans the inside leg kick there. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. And a nice jab. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body, lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Beats a nice right hand.
All right, 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Miocic. Effective with the jab. Oh, nice combination there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there.
Inside leg kick lands.
Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe.
Blocked all the shots coming towards his head.
Nice inside leg kick.
Well, you got to admire the effort. He's still striking, he's still landing, but the gas tank is basically on empty. Let's see if he can preserve it here moving forward.
Trying to get a head kick in.
Well, you know these leg kicks, Joe, are a big part of his arsenal, but I'm not sure he's been any better with it than he is here tonight. Visibly now, his opponent has started to slow down.
Oh, nice.
Lands a kick to the leg here, Joe. Miocic gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Round 2 next.
Good round. That was a good round, but I need those kicks to land a little more. All right? I don't want you to get timed.
There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. Some really well-placed strikes on display in that round.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Okay, ready? Round 2. You ready?
Round 2 is underway. All right, round 2 underway. Round 1 pretty entertaining, not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first 5 minutes?
Excellent feint with the kick.
Oh, useful, well-placed kick there.
Oh, tagged him.
Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots.
Miocic gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Visibly limping here.
Oh, head kick. Just missed with a huge kick.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
Clean inside leg kick. Good defense there.
just over 3 minutes now to go.
These guys are swinging.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Pretty strong leg kick there, Joe, by the heavyweight Miocic. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So we got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
He's posturing up here. Oh, good left hand.
Making all these shots count. Nice hammer fist.
Oh, he's out.
That'll do it!
Nasty ground and pound for the win.
Yeah, Joe, that was some outstanding ground and pound to get the opponent out of there. He was throwing big shots there on the ground, man. Not just looking to score, but actually looking to end the fight and to make sure the judges stayed firmly out of this equation. Elbows, punches, hammer fists, everything seemed to be working for him here tonight.
Here it is one more time. Boom! And he's out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ruslan Leopard.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
Break me down. Don't you know if I got a plan? I know the direction, the lay of the land. Out of the spotlight, the back of my hand, the mother boys.
All right, coming up next, what should be a good lightweight clash between Conor McGregor and Chad Laprise. Dude, how about the hand speed on this guy? Certainly good fighters feel like they can beat speed with timing and precision, but it's hard to get a beat on this guy, and with the punches and bunches and the combinations which keep on coming, a lot of guys are going to succumb to that accumulation of punches. He's got the power to go with the speed. This guy, a 5-tool player on the feet, but the hand speed certainly is what jumps off the film.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, and to say he has put Dublin, Ireland on the MMA map has got to be the understatement of the century. McGregor has vaulted into superstardom, former UFC featherweight champion, UFC lightweight champion, the only simultaneous two-division champion, and has become the biggest superstar mixed martial arts has ever seen in UFC history.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, early professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Chad, the disciple of Laprise. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGREGOR!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
We are underway. So here is Conor McGregor once again. You know about the physical gifts, but in the past he has beaten guys mentally before they even make the walk. Very intimidating proposition to fight one Conor McGregor, and this one's underway.
Head kick! Oh! Hard jab. He's checking every single one of those.
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here. Nice kick there by Laprise. McGregor gets caught by that straight hand. Leg kick is there.
Oh, beautiful straight right.
There's a kick.
Really missed with that right hand. Good shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. And the left kick there with conviction.
Oh! Huge kick misses.
Oh, man, is that a hard inside leg kick, Joe. You wonder how many more he can take. Effective strike there by Laprise. McGregor gets touched by that kick there. And he switches his
kick to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned. He got hurt bad.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Hard kick to the body lands. Oh, head kick.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
He switched stances back to southpaw here.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by McGregor. Oh! Oh! Unbelievable. Well, that kick landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that elbow. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now defensively to avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick.
Oh! That hurt him. Oh, very nice.
Went for the inside leg kick. Round 2 straight ahead. Oh, great reaction from the crowd as the round comes to an end. Both fighters absorbing a lot of damage there. We'll see who can make the adjustments here for this next round.
Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. And here we see some excellent striking. Great power on that punch.
Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Brittany Palmer with us.
Ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. There is nothing fun about being on the receiving end of that, I can assure you. And now let's see if this slows his opponent's movement down a little bit.
And he reverses position. Looking for the neck. And he gets out of that rear naked choke. He's got full mount here. He hip escapes. He's out of the full mount. Oh, he gets reversed. Very nice sweep. Winds up in his guard. He's going to try to take the back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. McGregor's kick to the body is blocked. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Oh, he missed that kick. Oh, down.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Looking for the triangle here.
Nicely done.
Posture's up here.
That's a really strong leg kick there by McGregor.
It looks like he's injured.
Oh, and another leg kick. This guy's going to have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. A lot of damage sustained to those legs. Let's see if he figures out a way to stay on his feet.
He's in big trouble here. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Going to the kick here, Joe. Huge block there. McGregor gets caught by the inside leg.
Another nice kick. Very solid.
And that's the end of round number 2. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight.
Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. And let's check it out from a different angle.
Sit down. You're okay. Breathe, all right? You got caught there and you got knocked down. It's not a big deal. You've been knocked down before, all right? This time I want you...
Ariane Celeste with us tonight.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Starting off this round, you've got to think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's going to... Whoa! He's hanging
show you the total strikes. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Goes for a single. He grabs a single. Oh, and reversed. Looking for the rear naked here. Trying to get it.
And he's out.
Reversal and into full guard.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. All right, so there's a swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. Oh, McGregor's leg is hurt here, Joe. You can see him starting to limp a little bit. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Posture's up. Looking for the triangle here, trying to lock it up. And he's out of the triangle.
Working on another submission attempt here. And he's out. Under a minute now to go.
Nice inside leg kick. That time he missed it. Kick lands. Here's a single attempt. Nice inside leg kick. Misses the takedown.
Again, he goes back to that inside leg kick. Oh! That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. If there were 10 more seconds, that likely would have been the end of his night.
And here a big shot lands and a knockdown. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown.
Thank you very much. Ariane Celeste is here. All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. McGregor gets the takedown now. Let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe.
He hip escapes from the full mount. Very nice sweep.
Looks like his leg is hurt here, Joe. You can see him limping a little bit.
And he completes a single leg takedown. Back to half guard now. Yeah, here he goes again.
And again, he lands another takedown there. So really scoring points here, and the takedowns are starting to pile up. Taking this fight exactly where he thought he could and exactly where he wants it to be.
Couldn't agree with you more. Trying to take the back here.
Oh, and he connects there.
Nice shot to the head. Oh, he's hurt. That's it. That's it. The fight is over. He landed a huge barrage of strikes all night long and finally got the TKO.
Well, Joe, I'm glad to hear you credit the referee's stoppage there because the fighter was not intelligently defending himself. and the opponent was really starting to do damage. So you need, as a referee, to sort of weigh what could happen moving forward. It became a dangerous situation. Nice call there by the official.
And here we see one more time. Big shots unanswered, not defending himself. The referee comes in to save him.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the victory by TKO. Huge result inside the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Chad, the disciple Laprise.
So there he is, the oncoming force after a massive TKO victory here tonight. He told us before the fight, Joe, he wanted to keep the judges out of it. Mission accomplished on that front. And this is always the best part of the night, Joe, to see these fighters exhale after a victory, celebrate with their coaches and training partners, and you can be sure for this fighter, this is a party that will continue deep into the night after the big TKO victory this evening.
Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Wait. How do you figure that you just go walking with us? I don't know you. Give me 50 feet or better. Matter of fact, give me better. Because if you don't, the wolves behind me telling me, let me at 'em, let me at 'em. See God, it ain't me. See God, it ain't me. They about to start a world war. I'm just trying to practice peace. This whole move about to change. This slide I'ma come out. Cause it's always what? Try to act a fool out here and dumb out. I don't rock with you, man. I don't rock with you, man. I don't go out my circle.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Tony Ferguson and Beneil Dariush. All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away.
As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
Well, in a division as talented as 155 pounds, it is absolutely remarkable what this man has accomplished. Here he is, folks, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Now, his goals, far more lofty than that. The title defenses are starting to pile up, but he believes with this type of challenger that has some momentum with fight fans, if he can dust this guy here tonight, he can take his career to the next level and start to be mentioned with the GOATs, the Hall of Fame types. For now, he'll have to settle for UFC lightweight champion. We will see how it goes for him tonight, Vegas.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Ferguson is 5 years the elder. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. It's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Yorba Linda, California, USA, presenting the challenger, DARIUSH. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title on the line.
That one hurt.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. That leg kick lands. DARIUSH gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
The kick gets through. Both fighters a little bit hesitant to engage, feeling each other out. Hard kick lands.
And we got a fight on our hands. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He hurt him with that hook.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Ferguson. Clean execution on that leg kick. DARIUSH gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Good punch. Oh, nice.
Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh, huge right hand.
Oh, he's hurt.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1.
Oh!
DARIUSH's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, solid jab.
Trying to double up on that jab.
Big shots. Body kick, look at that. He's doing a very nice job protecting his head here.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. DARIUSH gets caught with that punch. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked.
He's doing a great job blocking these shots.
DARIUSH's leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. You can visibly see him starting to limp. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. DARIUSH gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh!
He's melting, that's it.
Do you believe it?
Beautiful knockout victory right as the round was ending.
Wow, Joe, just incredible. Just when I thought I was going to start asking you about what adjustments they could make for the next round, we get the end of the fight. A huge shot to drop his opponent. The referee wisely jumps in to stop the action there. Near perfect execution on that fight-ending sequence.
And let's see that again. I mean, just stiff.
And there is the UFC lightweight champion proving tonight he can not just get it done, but get it done with style points as he gets the knockout to leave with the gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony the Queen Ferguson.
So there he is, the UFC's undisputed lightweight champion. That's the way he came in, and that is the way he goes out. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 155-pound fighter on the planet. Gets the win by knockout here tonight, and maybe it was just how emphatic a finish it was that is resulting in such a big celebration in that corner. Congrats to the team and the still UFC lightweight king.
I'm about to push me some weight. You won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to some moolah, but you ain't owe me no check. I don't care if you're my daddy. What? Bitch, I'ma cut off your neck. We rockin' BDs and L's. That's when they get a little crowded. My chains, they fight for attention. My neck, they get a little rowdy. I'm doing my thistle. I work me the price down the middle. I keep me a bag of them skittles. Trying to get you a valuable feeling. A real automatic, you can't go to I was sitting in the back of the modern. Now I sit in the back of the Ferrari. Soon as I crank up the Rari, I got the clutch in the carbon. Giorgio money, I'm dripping in it. Aston Martin, I'm whipping in it. Shit getting too specific. 10 black whips, I'm too consistent. 10 right firing bitches. Tell me if I'm too persistent. All my baby mamas, I just bought a brand new. I need a power to turn. I'm out of the M. I need a power turn. You need to get this on film. I'm about to push me away. You won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to push me some weight. You won't catch me in the gym. Why you be looking so foul? I put in hundreds of pounds. We about to roll up some Frankie. We about to roll up some loud. You better stay in your lane. I'm swerving all over the map. I got a pan of mania with a little pretty face all in my lap. I let it go to Saks, Fifth Avenue, run up some laps. Sometimes I go to Chanel and I sit in that bitch like it's a trap. Rolex stores my bando. Boy George Bush with the ammo. I spit an M on endo. Put it on the 18-wheeler. Jamming and rapping finesse. Talk to her. I go beyond for the skriller. Editor. Freezing the ice out your chest. Talk to her. You looking just like a doula. Edit all up on the iPad. Editor. Talk to the plug on the car phone. Talk to her. Went to Miami and read up. Rovers. Push. Giorgio money, I'm dripping in it. Aston Martin, I'm whipping in it. Shit getting too specific. 10 black whips, I'm too consistent. 10 right firing bitches. Tell me if I'm too persistent. All my baby mamas, I just bought a brand new. I need a power to turn. I'm out of the M. I need a power turn. You need to get this on film. I'm about to push me away. You won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to push me some weight. You won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to water with it. So I can a bag. I'm about to cut me a Mazda. I'm about to cut me a Jag. I done made 21 million. I got a ziggle your stacks. I done made 21 million. I had to rent up a sack. I'm about to twerk them numbers. About to go give me 100. I done went gram for gram. I done been working 100. I made a fair amount. Know that I doubled my digits. Just know that Pluto is hungry. Like when I work the midget. I am original game member. I'm not a new addition. They ain't gonna never be able to see me. I'm about to make them admit it. Everywhere I go, it's Fiji. And I'm gonna shine for the city. Everywhere I go, it's firing. Like I won't take out the ceiling. Giorgio money, I'm dripping in it. Aston Martin, I'm whipping in it. Shit getting too specific. 10 black whips, I'm too consistent. 10 right firing bitches. Tell me if I'm too persistent. All my baby mamas, I just bought them brand new bitches. I need a power to turn. I'm out of the M. I need a power turn. You need to get this on film. I'm about to push me away. You won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to push me some weight. You won't catch me in the gym.